The room was warm, too warm. Crystal glasses sweating onto white linen. Smiles stretched a second too long. When he shook my hand, his grip was firm, practiced. The kind men use when they think they own the ending. "Thanks for keeping my daughter stable," he said, loud enough for the table. "Now someone worthy can take over." He pointed, not subtly, at my brother. Applause broke out. Soft at first, then confident. My wife didn't look at me. She looked relieved, like a burden had finally been lifted. I stood calm, my chair barely made a sound. I placed my phone in the center of the table, screen down. Then I said 3 words. "Play the recording." Silence hit like a dropped glass. I used to believe loyalty was built. Brick by brick. I met her when she was still afraid of her own shadow. Her father called me dependable. Her mother called me safe. They needed safe. My brother was chaos back then. Charming, reckless, always forgiven. I was the long-term plan. The stabilizer. We married young. I worked late. I paid debts I didn't create. I learned to swallow insults with a smile because peace mattered. I thought patience was strength. My brother changed when success found him. Or maybe success just gave him permission. He laughed louder. He touched her arm too long. He offered help without being asked. At family dinners, he sat closer each time. I noticed the patterns before the proof. Her phone face down. Password changed. New perfume. The way conversations stopped when I entered a room. I didn't confront. I watched. The first crack came from a receipt. A hotel she claimed was a work conference. The second from a voice note she forgot to delete. My brother's voice, intimate, familiar, confident. I didn't rage. I didn't cry. I copied everything. Screenshots, audio, messages, dates. I built a timeline. Betrayal always leaves a paper trail. You just have to be patient enough to collect it. When I finally asked her, she didn't deny it. She reframed it. She said I was steady, not inspiring. She said her father agreed. She said my brother understood her in ways I never tried to. That was the moment I stopped being a husband and became a strategist. I met a lawyer before I packed a bag. Quiet meetings. Calm questions. I learned how assets move. How signatures matter. How truth sounds different when documented. I moved money legally. Slowly. I restructured ownership. I updated beneficiaries. I recorded every conversation from that day forward. Consent laws are funny things. So are people who assume you are too decent to prepare. My brother invited me to invest with him. I smiled and declined. He didn't know. I already had, indirectly, through a shell he never questioned because it came from a friend he trusted. I watched numbers shift. I watched leverage form. Her father called me dependable again. Said families evolve. Said sometimes stability is a phase. I agreed. I thanked him for his honesty. I asked him to host a dinner to announce the next chapter. He loved the idea. That's how we ended up here. Candles, champagne, applause, rehearsed in their heads. I flipped my phone over. The recording started with laughter. My wife's voice first. Then my brother's. Plans, insults, jokes about how easy I was to manage. Her father's voice joined. Later, calm, clinical. Talking about timing the divorce after the transfer. Talking about legacy. Faces drained. My brother reached for the phone. I slid it back. "I sent copies," I said. "To my lawyer and yours." No one clapped. I kept going. I explained how the company he ran no longer belonged to him the way he thought. How the investment he bragged about was structured to protect me. How the clauses he ignored activated last week. My brother sat down, slowly, his confidence leaking out through his pores. I turned to my wife. "You wanted inspiring," I said. "This is me inspired." Her father tried to speak. I raised a finger. He stopped. He had taught me that move. "I won't ruin you," I said. "I'll just let the truth do its job." I picked up my phone. The room felt colder now, honest. Walking out, I felt light. Not victorious. Clean. Revenge isn't loud when it's done right. It's precise. It restores balance. Weeks later, the divorce was final. Fair. Documented. My brother lost more than money. He lost the story he told himself. Her family stopped calling. I sleep well now. Not because I won, because I chose myself the moment they chose against me. Some people think stability is weakness. They confuse quiet with control. They mistake patience for permission. They only learn the difference when it's too late.